All right, today we're tackling a huge question, one that comes from this really powerful idea in Wealth from Want. And the question is this: how in the world do you save money when you feel like you are completely, totally broke?
Yeah, if that hits home for you, I want you to know you are so not alone. You know that feeling when you look at your finances and there's just no breathing room? It's completely overwhelming, and trust me, it's a struggle so many of us know firsthand. And this quote right here is so powerful because it totally reframes the problem. It's saying that feeling broke, it isn't just about the numbers in your bank account. It's a mindset. It's this belief that you've already looked everywhere and there's just nothing left to find. And the whole strategy we're going to talk about today, it's all about challenging that exact belief.
Okay, so first things first, let's really break down what that broke feeling actually is. You know it well, right? It's that classic paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. The money hits your account and poof, before you can even blink, it's already spoken for. Bills, rent, groceries, and then it's gone. Trying to save in that situation, it seriously feels like you're trying to catch water with a sieve. It's just a frustrating, relentless loop. All right, so how do we break that cycle? Well, that brings us to section 2, shifting your money mindset. And here's the kicker. The most important first step isn't about earning more money. Nope. It's about changing how you think about the money you already have. In this right here, this is the core idea from Wealth from Wants. It's not about deprivation. It's not about cutting out every little thing that brings you joy. It's a huge reframe. The idea is that your future wealth, your path to savings, is actually hidden inside the things you already want and spend money on. Just look at the difference here. On one side, you've got the scarcity mindset. There's never enough, saving is just punishment. It's this feeling of being powerless, right? But then look at the other side, the Wealth from Want mindset. It's all about giving you back control. Every dollar I spend is a choice. Saving is about prioritizing my future. See that shift? It's subtle, but it's absolutely profound. It takes you from I can't to I can choose. Okay, so enough with the theory. Let's get practical. It's time to put on your detective hat. We're about to become financial detectives. And remember, the number one rule: no judgment. This is purely about investigation. So here's your mission, should you choose to accept it. Your job is to uncover the hidden cash hiding in your own budget. The clues? They're right there in your bank statements. And your target is that cash flow you might not even realize is there. And don't worry, this investigation is super simple. Just 3 steps. First, for just 1 week, track your spending. That's it. Just watch where the money goes. Again, no judgment. Second, sort it out. What's a need, like rent, and what's a want, like that daily coffee. And third, and this is the most important part, target just 1 leak. We're not talking about a massive budget overhaul here. Just find one small thing you can reduce. Not even get rid of completely, just reduce. So, a typical spending breakdown might look something like this. You've got the big, obvious chunks, right? Housing, food, transportation. But the really interesting stuff, the places where the clues are hidden, are in these smaller slices. Things like subscriptions, random miscellaneous buys. Those are the perfect places to start digging. Okay, so once your detective work pays off and you've found a little bit of cash to work with, what's next? That brings us to the really cool part: putting savings on autopilot. The whole goal here is to make this process completely effortless. Because look, the key to actually building wealth isn't about making some huge one-time deposit into your savings. I mean, for most of us, that's just not realistic. The real power, the secret sauce, is consistency. It's those small, automatic actions that just build and build over time without you even having to think about them. And if you're thinking, what's a few bucks gonna do? Think again. Let's do some quick math. If you find just $2 a day to save, we're talking less than a cup of coffee. Look what happens. That turns into $730 a year. That's not nothing. That's a real chunk of change. That is the magic of consistency. So how do you actually do it without relying on willpower? Easy. There are a few great tricks. You can use one of those roundup apps that just saves the spare change from your purchases. Or you can set up a tiny automatic transfer, seriously, like $5 or $10 a week, into a separate savings account. But the best one? Pay yourself first. This means the second your paycheck lands, a little bit is automatically whisked away to your savings before you even see it. It's brilliant. All right, let's start to bring this all together. Because what we're talking about here, all these little practical steps, they add up to something so much bigger than just a number in a savings account. This is your first real step toward taking back control of your finances. So here's the bottom line. The entire point of this wealth from want idea is to shift your thinking away from deprivation. Saving is not about what you have to give up. It's about what you choose to build. It's about looking at your money, even if it's not a lot, and making a conscious choice to build the future you want, one tiny decision at a time. And that leaves us with a question for you. A challenge, really. Let's forget about next one for next year for a second. This whole journey can start with just a single dollar. So the real question is, what's the first hidden dollar you're going to find and claim for your future, starting right now, today?